Yeah.
You don't recognize me. Come on, man, it's me. I'm Eddie Money, and this is the Cleveland scene, and I'm in the House of Blues in the wonderful city of Cleveland, which I love. We got so many great fans in Cleveland here, and we're getting ready to do a show. My son Des Money in the Phase is opening me up tonight, so I got all the kids here. My wife's here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, what inspired this tour with all the family members?
Well, you know what? I had a Bill Graham and I had Columbia Records behind me that really helped me out a lot. And Bill Graham's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, he's a rock impresario. But my son Desmond doesn't have anybody to help him out, and I figured I took him out on the road and turned him on to a lot. And, he was looking for younger fans, but at least he got the younger fans' parents.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to help him break his career. DesMoney.com. DEZ.
Okay.
He's very good.
And it's your daughter, too, right?
My daughter's in a horrible mood tonight, but she's a great singer. She loves Janis Joplin. She could really belt it out.
And she was on a reality show?
She was on that Rock the Cradle show with us, right, yeah.
Yeah. And she's done pretty good.
We got ripped off, man, that Rock the Cradle show.
Oh, really?
Well, they wanted Kenny Loggins one because he knew he wasn't working the last week at the close of the show.
Yeah.
And I was. Those TV people.
Right.
Bunch of phony.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into it. Not all of them, but some of them,
And I think you were at the Rock Hall today, right?
I went into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was fantastic. I went into the Vault Room, and I saw a bunch of stuff I haven't seen before. Like people's clothes, like Buddy Holly's jacket, and, really good stuff.
Do you have anything at the Rock Hall?
I'm not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I made a lot of enemies coming up. I mean, the fans always love me.
Right.
But the critics and stuff like that, I don't think John Warner's a good buddy of mine.
Right.
But I love his magazine. I think Rolling Stone is great. It's great political, everything about Rolling Stone. And Donnie Ienner was he was the president of Columbia. And that's why I remember one day I just cleaned out the whole, the cabinet of booze. It wasn't working, but I was out of my mind. I think I was pushing my wife around, so he's not a fan.
Right.
But, I haven't quit drinking 5 years ago, and I got to, mend some fences.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And at one point, you almost died. You literally
had a drug overdose.
Yeah. So what's it been like for you to come back from that and to be able to go out and perform?
Well, after I came back from the drug overdose, I made my biggest record, the No Control record.
Yeah.
Well, they took me to the hospital. We'll be doing that song tonight. And, look at people, at least Jimi Hendrix ain't around anymore, and Janis Joplin, and Paul Butterfield's Skin of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's not around. These are people that I knew for years, but through the grace of God and having a great wife and the kids, I'm ready to do some shaking tonight.
Are there any songs you get tired of playing?
Well, you know what? When people light up when they hear the songs, I don't really like Walk on Water because I don't like singing na 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 na. That was actually supposed to be a horn part.
Right.
But it turned into a vocal part. But you want to do the songs that really make people happy.
Yeah.
That's good. And I sell shirts for the troops. The Intrepid Hall of Heroes Foundation, and these kids, the vets, I call them kids, coming back from Afghanistan and Iraq with these head trauma injuries.
Yeah.
So they have a facility in San Antonio with about 150. They got enough facility, and I got to help the troops out.
Right. Yeah. You have anything new in the works that we should know about?
I got a new record that I want to put out, but nobody's going to buy a new Eddie Money record because once they buy your greatest hits, they don't give a shit. But I do have a song called "One More Soldier Coming Home," and the troops are behind it because it's kind of like Wounded Warriors.
Right. So
that'll get me on the radio with helping the troops out, which is nothing wrong with that because I'm donating a lot of the money back to them, to the Intrepid Hall of Heroes. So I think we'll get back on the radio due to the fact that we got a song called "One More Soldier Coming Home."
Right.